What's up guys, and welcome back to my channel. I am coming to you all today with, I guess, somewhat of a Wellness Wednesday video. I wanted to check in with you all on how I have been doing my fitness planning here in my Wrong Fitness Planner, and also kind of just chit chat with you all, like kind of discuss some of the feedback that I have been getting on social media regarding the way that I have decided to do my fitness planning this go around. But before we get into any further into this video, if you guys are new here, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel. I do all things planner and craft related here, so if you guys are into those kinds of things, you will definitely enjoy this channel. And as always, a special thank you for all of you who have decided to stick around and subscribe here. The channel is truly growing and I am so proud of it, and I cannot thank you enough for, hey, just simply clicking on my video, to be honest. Thank you so much. So let's go ahead and get into it. All right, so if you guys are new here, you're probably not aware that this, that I did Frankenplan. I guess it is considered Frankenplan, huh? I changed around, I redated, that's what it would be. I redated this planner so I can go ahead and start in April. This planner actually starts in July. It just so happened that for this planner, it is an 18-month, and a few of the last months in 2021 actually corresponds with April, May, and June. So if you're curious on how to do that so you can start your planner early, be sure to check out that video where I set up my fitness planner. I'll leave it up above and you'll get an idea of how I set it up. So let's go ahead and get into it. This, I don't think I shared with you all. I think what I'm gonna do with my monthly views, I'm going to keep it simple. I'm not going to really decorate it, but I have been doing a quote-unquote challenge. I will split the screen or leave the, actually, yeah, I'll leave the link to the Pinterest thing where I got the challenge from. If you're following me on Instagram, you would have seen that on my stories. But I have wrote down each day. Today, my squats, I have a rest day for that. So all I have to do is the 8 push-ups and 60 leg lifts, which I honestly have been doing sit-ups. Reason being, the leg lifts has really been hurting. I had a C-section when I had Ashton, and although it healed pretty well, it does really give me extreme pain when I try to do leg lifts in that incision area. So just to be safe, I mean, it's been 2 years just about since I had him, so I don't think like it'll reopen or anything, but just be safe, because right now is just not the time to be going to a hospital, to be honest. So I switched over, honestly, I switched over this Monday to sit-ups instead of leg lifts, but I had already written this all down, so it is what it is. So I'll be doing that, and then every Monday and Tuesday, as you can see, I was going to do Monday and Wednesday rather. I was going to do Tuesday and Saturday as well because it was included in the package, but I have been consistently doing spin class virtually, of course, due to the times. I think I didn't work out at all as far as like my cardio. I did do my challenge and my legs, but as far as Saturday, I think I am just going to do spin on my own instead of the virtually one, because honestly it's just not the same. You guys know with all this, we're using technology to be social, but something like spin class, you just kind of have to be there to really get the full experience. And most of the time it's just me and the instructor, because unfortunately for spin class you need a bike, and most people don't just have a bike readily at home. I just so happen to have one. But anywho, that's what I have been doing. So I just wrote down the challenge. I wrote down my focus areas. So there are separate exercises for the like arms, the legs, back, which is in different color. Blue color is just going to be what I do for overall cardio. And if it's nice out, I honestly would take a walk as well on those days. This week it has been really hard for me to get out and go for a walk, just due to the sheer fact that I don't know what it is about my neighbors, but they just love to be outside. And it's been a ton of my neighbors outside on each block rather. So that is this one. So let's go ahead and get into last week's. I had an idea of like what I'll do. I'll just show you one side because it's kind of awkward the way the screen is set up, and I want you guys to be able to see everything as well. So here we are. This is the midweek, I guess, Monday through Wednesday of last week. This is what I had decided to do. I am really feeling the sideways because it does give me much more room to actually write. I am a kind of large, medium-sized writer, so writing long ways for me is much better than bulking it up with the up and down ways. So I just wrote out my workouts here. I tried to do my water intake. I did pretty well overall for the week, and waking up early did well with that. Now for my today box, I think this is honestly going to be more so deco, because there really isn't, especially right now with us all being at home, there really isn't much that I can jot down as far as what went on for the day. I mean, maybe I can jot down a little bit as far as like eating and stuff, but so far I literally just have start down here that hasn't really been filled out, but I do really enjoy having the more room to write out my meals. All right, so for the second half of the week, as you can see, the weekend, Friday and Saturday, it really went downhill. My water intake was bad. I didn't come back a few of those days to write in my meals, but what I did do is really keep up with my workouts. I wanted to get something in on Saturday, but it just didn't happen, and Sunday automatically is my rest day. So I'm really overall pleased with how I am doing. It could be better. I think I'm really having a hard time kind of adjusting with being at home, which is a little weird for me because I am an introvert. I do prefer to be at home or, you know, close knit friends or whatever, but it has been a real struggle of me adjusting, especially when it comes to my food. It's much easier for me to stick to my meals because I can meal prep, and what I take to work is just what I have, unless I like deliberately leave the office and go somewhere, versus when I'm at home, everything is here. So if I meal prep and then I see, ooh, there's this that maybe I shouldn't be eating, and you know, it's just been a little bit of a struggle, but I think I am getting ready to catch on a little bit and basically making sure what I buy in the house is good enough for me to eat. So here we are, Wednesday the 8th. I haven't written down anything just yet, but so far my meals have been really good. My workouts have been really good as well. Okay, so like I was saying, yes, I do feel like I am doing much better with taking down what I have eaten throughout the day, and let's go ahead and jot down so far for Wednesday. I am recording this at about 2 o'clock, 1:55-ish. So I've already had lunch, of course, already had breakfast, and I'm not 100% sure what we're gonna do for dinner. I think we're probably gonna just do leftovers because I do have class tonight, so I won't be able to really cook. I mean, I guess I could, but I don't feel like it. All right, so I have my pen here. Typically what I do is pop it out, but I'll keep it in for right now. For breakfast today, what did I have? A turkey sausage sandwich. And then for lunch, I actually had the chicken and rice that we had for dinner on Monday night. Oops, I don't know why I put an S there. And then as far as a snack, I really haven't had any, but I think I am going to go for some pineapple sherbet. I do try to measure it out. And then for dinner, I think I am going to do like kind of a taco salad, so I'll go ahead and write that in. I did make enough taco meat with our crunch wraps yesterday that we can do tacos again today. This might be subject to change, but there is always whiteout for that. So I do have spin class, which is typically like 30 to 40 minutes. And of course, I'm going to be doing my strength challenge. I'm actually going to finish that up once I get off of here. All right, so that is my overall workout and food for today. Like I said, I haven't really been tracking my water, but I had been getting a decent amount in. I for sure have been drinking at least 3 of these 16-ounce bottles. I try to aim for 4 or 5, but this, I don't know, I guess I need to get more trackers, but I honestly wasn't feeling the water trackers because I wanted to keep this overall spread very mute, and most of the water trackers I have colors in them. So, but overall, my food and my exercise has been really well. I am super excited with how I'm going. I'm hoping to come out of this quarantine with a little bit less weight than what I went in. However, it has been a struggle for me to not start eating because I'm bored. So that is it as far as my right end. And now I just wanted to like kind of chit chat with you all. I'll show you all the other half just so you can see. I have been getting a lot of feedback of how I've decided to do the sideways view. A lot of people are like, oh, I can't do that. My brain won't allow me to do that, yada yada. I've gotten that a lot, and I just kind of wanted to chit chat about that. The beauty of the planning world is that we can do pretty much whatever we want, however we want. Don't let these lines on these planner pages restrict you, pretty much. If you feel like you want to try something, if you see the sideways view like this, and you're like, hey, I want to try that, I want to give it a go, give it a go. Just do it for 1 week. The beauty of this, like if I decide, yo, this is not working for me, flip the page, I have a new start, I can go back to that view and move on with the rest of my life. I think we get so restricted on certain things have to be a certain way. And that's not necessarily the case. If you want to do a sideways view in a regular vertical, try it out, do it. If you want to do something completely different, you want to create your own, do that. We're not just restricted to the lines. I see the lines as more of a guide. I feel that they should be broken. The lines are, the lines itself should be broken. And don't get stuck in that. I know a lot of people, especially newbies, feel like it has to be a certain way. I see this a lot more so with the vertical layout, that your boxes have to be precisely in the lines and you can't go outside the box. Like, forget all that. Try things, try it out. If you don't like it, there's always another week. You're not restricted to doing just that. So that's just what I wanted to kind of chit chat with you all and kind of let you see how I have been doing. I'll check in with you all. I don't know if I'll do this on a weekly basis. I don't know if I'm going to bring back Wellness Wednesday. If you're new here, I'll leave that playlist up above if you're curious to how I did in the past. Like I said, that just kind of got really redundant for me, so maybe I'll just hop on periodically and let you guys know what's been going on in my fitness and wellness world. So I appreciate you all for watching. Thank you so much. And as I always leave you, if you want it, plan it and do it. Bye, guys.